The Bills' Stephen Hauschka's got this one teed up, and off we go from New Era Field. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, 95, 56. 49. Watch the screen, watch the screen.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And some space here. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
You ready? 49's a month. I hope you got your left because I'm about to take you straight.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Young lady. You're good. Ready. 2 yards.
From the 44, Breeze. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Breeze going to throw. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Breeze. And his throw is incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And that'll make it third down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here. That looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open. And this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. That's caught. It's Thomas. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 32 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. CD, that call, it took some guts. It's not like they were at the 1-yard line. They had some distance to go.
They certainly did, and, you know, a lot of people might say that's fly by the seat of your pants type of coaching, but it's also sending a message out there. We're going to be unpredictable. You can't prepare for anything with us. You never know which way we're going to go. We zig, you zag.
And now some serious opening drive momentum. This one taken just inside the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Allen, and able to find John Brown. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. So that'll get them to first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Allen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Allen.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough.
56, Mike, 56. Check, 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 check.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
Check 24.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen, eluding the pressure right. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Mike, 56, right there, 56.
Now a run with Singletary. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Check 56. Watch a slant, watch a slant, watch a slant.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Something we're seeing more of with the rise of the run-pass option. A legal man downfield, and that's going to back him up. Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Cameron Jordan able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 3rd and long. Allen under pressure again, and down he goes again. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA, with a sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. To throw, it's Breeze. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Give them 19 there as the drive marches forward. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 10 yards, good for his Saints first down. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Now a man open down the middle of the field, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutt's good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, Lutt's to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. On 2nd and 12, Allen, and he finds Beasley, complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 27 yards there, a first down. Allen now looks to throw. Bang, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. To the air, Allen. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. And here's Allen throwing on 3rd and long. This will be caught by Brown. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. They do go for it. Here's Allen. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. A final shot before half for Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know. I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not. We'll find out. On 2nd and 12, Allen flushed out right. And this is incomplete. No grounding call there. He had a receiver near the right sideline. It was pretty clear there. He just needed to get rid of that one. And he did have a receiver in the area, but initially my view was obstructed, and I thought that was going to be grounding, but clearly the correct call made, and that is no call. Is that why you threw your play sheet down? Is that why you did it? Was that the flag? You can't be giving me up. I got a lot of issues up here in the booth. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. Going for it on 4th down, Allen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Jerry Hughes on the stop. From the 16, Breeze. Flush to his right. He'll run it. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he'd just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
To throw is Breeze. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Micah Hyde able to get a hand in and knock that one away.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
The kick by Lutz is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
Factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense.
This is intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. But it's going to be 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Kamara. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Saints 1st down there on a gain of 11.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and, boy, they were successful.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards there, good for a Saints 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, put a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Trent Murphy, the one to bring him down. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now Breeze on 3rd down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And into
a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense.